Hi everybody, I am back today. No, we are back today with another unboxing video for you. Today we're talking about our induction setup for the Toyota Yaris GR. At the moment, we are also test fitting the compatibility with the Corolla GR. But as I said, that is being test fitted at the moment. So by the time this video goes out, or keep an eye out in the future, to just have a look on our website, look for Corolla under the vehicle applications, and we'll have a list of everything that we offer for it there. So when we confirm that these are compatible for it, they'll be on the website under Corolla as well as Yaris GR. We've got two products for this unboxing video. We're going to start with FMINLD1 and FMINDK43 is the second one. INLD1 is the inlet duct. INDK43 is the actual induction kit. Both of these components, or both of these parts, are available on our website, UK, USA, or Asia, or you can get your hands on them from any of our distributors. We've got loads around the world, multiple locations. We'll put a link to our distributors page in the description as well. So, INLD1, let's start with that. As always, do what I forgot to do and put away a knife. Knife safety first. Remove our scrunched up paper packaging, and then you see that there is your Forge Motorsport sticker and a QR code or a link to download your instructions. Those are available on the website. And then, so we can figure out where the opening is. Sweet. You have this beautiful carbon fiber inlet duct. Now, it fits in the same position as the OEM one, so this is the only part in the kit. You use your original fixings. This lovely bit of carbon does not only look amazing in the engine bay, it also does wonders for the performance. We saw repeated problems with the OEM inlet duct, especially on track days. It suffered a lot with heat soak, which then caused the inlet air temperatures to fluctuate massively. And at peak temperatures, high peak temperatures, the ECU would then put out timing of the engine to restrict the amount of power that you could put out, which is the last thing you want on a track day. That's because the OEM one has a load of open sections cut out of it, internal baffles and noise restrictors built into it, all of which disrupt your airflow. We remove those completely. And the most important bit, your OEM one doesn't even direct air to the bottom of the airbox. It only directs it to the top. So when you're idling or when you really need all of that cold air getting in, it has a vacuum operated flap at the bottom of the airbox. And all it does is draw hot air in from the engine bay. Ours is the perfect solution for that. So air comes in from the front at the duct and directs it to the same location as the OEM one, to your top opening. But it also directs air straight down and out into that bottom opening or the lower opening, because when that vacuum operated flap does open, we're ensuring that you still get loads of cold, dense air into the lower opening of the airbox. So we're hitting it from both angles, just making sure that it is free flowing, smooth flowing, cold, dense air for your engine to perform as it should. So that is pretty much everything you need to know about the inlet duct. But as I said, we'll put a link to it in the description. You can check out the web listing if you want to know any more. what I'll do is put this out of the way and open up the induction kit, which pairs very nicely with this. Don't do that. Don't forget, knife safety, laid away. Remove all of the scrunched up paper. First thing we'll remove is the silicone hoses. Again, multi-ply silicone hose, able to withstand great amounts of pressure. We only offer this kit in black. That was because when we were developing it with the carbon fibre of the inlet duct and the airbox lid, it just looks so good in the engine bay. We didn't think it needed another option for it. The black just, it doesn't pop, but it does. It's nice, stealthy, and just looks absolutely incredible. The other thing to notice on the silicone hoses is you actually only need one of them for your installation. The smaller hose is for if you are fitting it onto your original turbo inlet. And that's because on our induction kit, we open up the diameter from 80mm to 89mm. So this reducer takes it back down to that original turbo inlet size. If you pair this with our turbo inlet adapter, which we will put a link to that in the description as well, you just get that 89mm all the way through from the airbox to the turbo inlet, and more, as I keep saying on these videos, more free flowing air, better performance. Here are the hose clamps and rubber O-rings, everything that you need to install the kit. As I said at the start, if you scan that barcode, it will give you the step-by-step instructions on how to install it. But all of our products, we supply the entire kit, everything that you will need to ensure that it is an easy installation. Then what we do is we replace your OEM paper air filter, which is not cleanable or reusable. You have to replace it. We swap that out for this really nice pleated cone filter. Going for the pleated option and it being a cone filter, we are dramatically increasing the surface area and the filtration capabilities of the air filter. It's a part of our high flow range. It's got the logo on it, and this sits really nicely in the lower part of the airbox, which we don't actually replace. You keep your OEM part of the airbox. We're just swapping out the filter, the hoses, and the lid. But where it sits in the lower part of the airbox, especially with our inlet duct, it is in the prime location for all of the air around it to go straight through into your inlet system. So as I said, we don't replace the lower part of the airbox, but we do replace the lid with this amazing carbon fibre option. So the filter sits right on there, on the inside. See it poking out like that. Beautiful piece of carbon fibre. It fits so nicely in the engine bay. It removes or replaces the boring OEM option. And then if you couple it with the inlet duct side by side, you'll see them sitting like that. And that carbon fibre next to each other, you can see that we have pattern matched the weave to ensure that it's going in the same direction, just for that minor detail of you want that nice clean aesthetic in the engine bay. the two products coupled together are the perfect combination of amazing aesthetic, nice looking product, and also incredible performance. FMINDK43 with our inlet duct, on the dyno, we saw average peak horsepower increases at the wheels of about 13 horsepower and peak torque increases of about 8 Newton meters, which is incredible on a stock vehicle. We're testing at the moment on tuned vehicles, and the increases are even more significant. So you get that extra bit of fun, extra bit of power just on a stock vehicle, no map needed. With the map, even more. What's also great is that, as I mentioned earlier in the video, around the 2,000 to 3,600 kind of RPM sort of rev range, that lower flap opens on the lower part of the airbox. With that, at those same RPM ranges, 2,000 to 3,600, we saw gains just with our airbox of anywhere between 15 to 20 Newton meters of torque, which you really feel when driving it. It just absolutely throws you back in the seat through that rev range. It's a really fun addition to the car. Well, it's a good addition to the car that makes the car even more fun. So this is, or these are two parts of our full induction kit setup, or full induction setup on the Yaris. The only thing we've not included is the turbo inlet adapter, but we'll put turbo inlet hose, turbo inlet pipe, but we'll put a link to that in the description as well. This is FMINLD1, your inlet duct. This is FMINDK43, your airbox and induction kit. Together, the two just absolutely complement each other. You can get them from our website or one of our distributors. As I said, we'll put links to our websites and also to our distributors page where you can find your closest reseller of our products, where some of them also offer fitting service as well. So please check that out. We're going to do a few more videos of these as well, so please leave some comments below as to what you'd like to see from us. If you already have this setup, if you have one of the parts, both of the parts, or some of our other parts, leave a comment again below, and we love to hear from you. If you've got any questions, any troubles, just want to talk, get in contact with us, any of our offices. We're more than happy to help. Thank you very much, guys. I hope this has helped you out if you're looking for some components for your Yaris GR or your Corolla GR. Confirmed fitment coming soon. Check it out on the website, Corolla GR, under the vehicles, for the exact list of compatible components. But thank you very much. Take it easy.